Hey, welcome back, everyone. If you create content for a living or even just for fun, this is your weekly download on what's new in creative tech. We're talking about tools that help you shoot faster, edit smarter, and maybe even rethink how you tell stories. This week, we've got AI that makes full HD video from just a prompt, a Photoshop tool that helps you show off your prints. Apple's working on 3D from 3 photos, a simple but powerful graduation video idea, and finally, some clever cheats used by smart filmmakers to help us save time. So let's get started. If you sell prints or artwork online, Photoshop just made your life a whole lot easier. They've released a feature called the Enhanced Frame Tool. It lets you drop your artwork into realistic virtual frames and place those frames into AI-generated room mockups. You can pick your frame shape, as in a rectangle, oval, even a triangle. Then Photoshop helps you style it and show what the art might look like in a real space. If you sell on Etsy, Shopify, or even just post on social, this tool saves you the hassle of staging a physical print in a real room. So now, all you have to do is create a few variations right in Photoshop. It launched earlier this year, but I'm seeing more and more artists and print sellers start to use it. Google's been working on AI video for a while, but at their I/O conference this month, they finally showed us something creators can really use. It's called Veo, an AI model that can generate high-definition video from a simple prompt. You type something like a skateboarder riding through a city at sunset, and it creates the visuals, motion, lighting, sound, even lip sync if there's dialogue. They're also pairing it with a tool called Flow, which is basically a scene builder. It lets you create 8-second blocks of video, so you can build out full stories or sequences without restarting every time you want to change something. Now, there are other players in the AI video space, like Runway's Gen 2, Pika Labs, Synthesia, and OpenAI's Sora. Runway has been the most creator-friendly so far. Pika's evolving fast, and Sora looks amazing, but it's still in private testing. So where does Google stand in all this? Well, I wouldn't call them a market leader just yet, but they've got a couple of big advantages. First, Veo and Flow are already available to anyone using Gemini, Advanced, or Google AI Studio in the US. That's a big head start in terms of real-world feedback. Second, they're bringing in creative voices early. Donald Glover is one of their partners, and if he's involved, you can bet Google's going to be very responsive to the kind of feedback that leads to improvements. So no, Google didn't get here first, but since they own YouTube, I'm feeling bullish that Google's in it to win it. Apple's also doing something interesting. They just announced a research project called Matrix 3D that builds a 3D scene using just 3 photos. You take a few shots of a space or an object, and the system fills in the depth using AI. It's kind of like photogrammetry, but way simpler. No special hardware, no 200 photo scans, just 3 regular images. This could be really useful for real estate, product showcases, and even AR experiences. Right now, it's just a paper, but don't be surprised if Apple brings it to the iPhone or Vision Pro at WWDC this June. The next story really caught a lot of attention, especially on TikTok. A teacher from the McCallie School in Chattanooga, Tennessee, filmed a group of 6th graders back in 2018. These kids were told, ask yourself a question and we'll film it now. Then 6 years from now, when you're a high school senior, we'll film you again, but only then you'll be answering the question. Fast forward to their senior year, and that's exactly what they did. At first, the questions are light, fun stuff. But then the 6th graders start asking things like, what have you learned about life so far? But now, as a senior, one of the boys replies, try your hardest, no matter what. You'll feel bad if you didn't do it. The student who made that comment, he's going to Yale next year. I'm not surprised. This video format doesn't need a big production, just a camera and a few years of patience. If you're a parent, a teacher, or a professional creator, this idea is worth keeping in your back pocket. Let's talk about something that really separates pros from beginners, how they shoot. Smart filmmakers don't follow every rule. They cut corners, but they do it in smart ways. They shoot scenes out of order. They record voiceover early and then edit around it. They fake locations using stock or green screen, like I did with my studio. Don't worry, I'll cover that on another video. And guess what? It works. A recent video by Jesse Driftwood breaks this all down. Even Hitchcock used real projection to avoid shooting on location. It's not about cheating. It's about getting the job done well without wasting time or energy. So if you're still doing everything the hard way, maybe it's time to cheat a little smarter. Before we wrap, this video was brought to you by Picsera. We're a post-production agency on a mission to liberate content creators like you from endless hours sitting in front of a computer. You shoot, we edit. It's really that simple. We offer professional image retouching, video post-production, and 3D rendering to help creators and businesses bring their content to life. Whether you're doing real estate, online stores, or just shooting for yourself, we help you get your time back so you can focus on what you enjoy. Check us out at Picsera.com and see how easy it is to scale your creative workflow. Well, that's it for this week. Thank you for watching. If there's something you saw today that sparked an idea, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. Or if there's anything that you'd like us to cover in terms of an instructional video, please go ahead and let us know in the comments, and we'll do our best to add it to our editorial calendar. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you this time in about a week to 2 weeks. Thank you very much.